Guys, hopefully you guys have subscribe to the channel, click the icon later for making the videos. Apologize, I think I had the mic muted, but I should be good to go here. Simple day today. Again, I wasn't aiming for too much, just taking small trades. SIGA took a nice little trade on it. Mankind took a nice short. Had a nice long winner on SIGA. Took two longs on that one in the early morning and had two solid winners. CBIO. Watching this one going into tomorrow, I was able to scale out some after hours, but took two losses on it and made most, if not all of it back. Zoom took a scalp on that one way up there, ended up coming down, and then snap a couple of losses. But overall today, a very solid day. I mean, overall it's $11,200, and in the real world that is a lot of money, and I just get so damn skewed of my process, my plan, my strategy, trying to hit the $100,000 to $200,000 days. And, I will always be like that. I just got to know when to size up and then know when to size back down. That's the biggest thing. You have to know when to put size on and know when to take size off. And overall, I'm not too disappointed. I know I had a nice big red day on Friday, but again, during that time when Roblox and Upstart and Peloton and Coinbase, all those names have bounced in 30, 50, 70, 100% plus on a massive amount of liquidity, there's range there. And I'm going to size up when there's range. And no question, especially because I've been waiting for that. And I took a nice trade on CVNA, and then I have to realize, on CVNA, when I took that trade, I had a big position. And when I take a big position, a lot of times I'll give some of it back over time, if not all of it back, because I got so damn aggressive with that play and so confident that I end up trying to make something out of nothing, basically, with that same size. And size is a big deal in trading. It's one of the more important things to think about when you trade is how much size are you using, and it can just cause FOMO, it can cause, emotional, it can cause so many different things just from size and size alone. I'm sure some of you guys have been trading on here for years and years and years, and I know a lot of you guys can relate. You've seen the same setup, 100, 1,000, 2,000 times. But the more you put size on, the more you look at it and you start second questioning yourself. You start second guessing yourself. The more you kind of pay attention to the up and down ticks, right? If you take size off, you're kind of more or less, just kind of letting it breathe, letting it work, letting it do what works because you've studied it so many times, right? And that's how it works as a trader. I've been sized up. I was really convicted on CVNA, and I knew, 99 out of 100 times I was going to pay out nicely, and it did. But then, with that amount of size that I had, I let it kind of bleed into some of my other trades, and I just got to be better at that. When I take size and conviction, great, but I also have to dial it back when I know that you nailed your play. Now let's get back to, know when to size up and then know when to kind of size back, right? And that's the key. That's the key. You know when to size up and know when to size back, and then everything else can kind of slowly take care of itself because over time you know what works and what doesn't when you study a lot, when you study setups, when you go on Finviz. I always say this, but if you don't want to pay for my course, no hard to you. I don't even if you don't see any value in it, if you don't think it's going to help you, don't do it. I have no problem with that. I wouldn't put it out there if I didn't think it would help, because that's exactly what I wanted when I was going through, hard times. I wanted someone who has proven themselves and, gives you guys the same concepts that they use. But at the end of the day, those concepts doesn't always work for everyone. Not every one person or not any one person trades exactly the same. I know no one who trades exactly like me. And I only know probably 2 to 4 people who trade very similar to me, but still don't trade exactly like me. And so, at the end of the day, it's kind of like you have to figure out what works for you, and that's the only way trading works. You have to figure out your plan, your process, and your strategy. And I'm here to kind of show you guys, basically the trades that I made. And I guess I can try and show you the trades that I made in SIGA today. Let's see if it pops up here. Oh no, that's not it. Oops, sorry, right here. No, it doesn't want to. Why doesn't? I don't know. These charts kind of suck. Let's see if I can go to the 5-minute here, see if it shows. I don't know what's going on with this. Does it even show CBIO? Anyways, guys, that's about it. Yeah, exactly, Joel. And I learned a lot from that. I nailed CVNA And, you know, I really don't regret taking the size. That's, you know, all that trading that I did in between there, I don't regret any of that, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, that's just trading. I don't regret it. And, you know, I don't know how else to say it, but, you know, when I was trading Coinbase, I mean, if you look at this thing on the 5-minute over the past, you know, it's been up, it's been down, it's been up, it's been down, it's been up, and it's been down. And I've been on every flip side, you know. I think it's going to break out. I take the long, and it ends up going out. And then it comes back and recovers. I'm seeing strength. And then I take a long here, and it goes down. Today, it recovers, and then it goes down. So I have no regrets in the way that I traded it. This one has been one of the biggest headaches of a stock in a while, because you can see it comes up, it comes down. It comes up one day, the next day it goes straight down. The next day it goes straight up. The next day it goes straight down. The next day it goes straight up, and then it comes back down. So, I mean, I'm not really disappointed with the way that I trade it. And Upstart, same thing. I mean, you know, it goes up one day, then comes back down, and then it comes all the way back down, and then it comes back all the way back up through highs, and then it breaks all these lows, and then now it's starting to slowly break down. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm really happy with the way I've been trading, and I'm just going to stick to my plan, my process, and my strategy. You know, me being on the wrong side of the trade 4 times can do that to myself, but at the end of the day, you know, I know if I do that consistently with the plan, the process, and strategy that I have, it'll work out. That was just a really choppy, that was just such a weird time. But, end of the day, that's what happens. You know, when you're trading stocks, it doesn't always go up, and it doesn't always go down, and it doesn't always stick to your plan, and you have to know when to cut it, and I've been pretty much sticking to that. So, you know, I know I've been trading a lot better, and that's the main thing. So, I appreciate you guys subscribe to the NoManualTrading.com community. Click the icon for making new videos. I appreciate you guys. Cheers, team. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Cheers, team.